Emma, I thought this was going to be the most difficult thing I'd ever have to do. But when I saw you walking down the aisle, I realised how simple it was. I love you, you mean everything to me. And as my wife, I hope that my love will always be a safe haven for you.
Josh, my best friend, my partner, my world. I call you by many names, and from today I also get to call you my husband. You have an amazing soul and you are such a good man. From the first time we met at Cafe Nero and every day since, I've been lucky to learn about the amazing person you are, and I fall in love with you more and more every second we are together.
You're the most beautiful, intelligent and generous person I've ever known. I'm truly the luckiest man alive to be able to marry you today. I promise to do everything in my power to create a wonderful future together and make many happy memories as your devoted husband.
Josh, I promise to forever ensure there is Coca-Cola in the fridge and chocolate digestives in the cupboard. I can't promise I won't steal the duvet, but I will promise to devote the rest of my life to you and encompass you in all that I do.
Today, I give myself to you in marriage, and with that comes certain responsibilities. So I promise to always keep a healthy supply of Nivea nearby, as I know you won't go anywhere without it. I also promise to stick to my side of the bed, wherever that invisible divide ends up. It does have a habit of moving round. But most importantly though, I promise to love you endlessly and care for you always in the good times and the bad, for as long as we both shall live. I, Joshua Harry Packwood,
take you, Emma Claudette Hillier,
take you, Emma Claudette Hillier,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
I, Emma Claudette Hillier,
Take you, Joshua Harry Packwood,
take you, Joshua Harry Packwood,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
So there's just one more thing to tell you about as a bit of a finale, because everything was sort of plain sailing. Went up to the secondary school, the Arden Comprehensive, and then at one point we'd had one or two hairy parties, so we'd said no more parties. So then Emma said, well, can I have a gathering? So I said, well, what do you mean by a gathering? She says, well, just 4 or 5 friends now. So having discussed it, we said, yes, we'll agree to that. So on the Friday night, 7:30, the doorbell rings, and I look out, and the street is full of kids. Anybody like to hazard a guess as to how many kids there were?
50.
50. A lot, it was. Somebody said 50, that's a bit of a low estimate. The street was full, and I called up to Janet. Janet's upstairs. I said, Janet, the street is full of kids wanting to come into our house. She says, "You do exaggerate." I says, "Well, look out." So she looked out, and sure enough, the street, Broadford Road, was full of kids. Rebecca missed it because she was at university. So what do you do? So well, we panicked, yeah. But we called the police. A police car came. They were really good, and funny enough, all these kids disappeared off into the night. So the police lady said to me, she said, "Look, we're available to help you out until about 12 o'clock. But she says 12 o'clock, we've got to go to Broad Street in Birmingham. For those who don't know, Broad Street in Birmingham is where all the clubs and pubs are. So she said, we have to go there to supervise the revellers as they come out of the clubs. And fortunately, it had all gone quiet. So I think that's as much as I want to tell you about Emma's exploit.
So right from our first date, sending me to your old address. I knew you were going to be trouble. But you've seen me through some of the worst moments in my life and given me more than enough happy memories to outweigh them. The term better half doesn't do you justice. You're my best friend, my confidant, my conscience, and most importantly now, my beautiful wife. I'm sure everyone will agree that whatever the future holds, we'll live it happily together. I love you forever and always, my queen.
If you find the one who, when you awaken, will wake up too, should you be shaken, who always has time, no matter how short the morning, to send you their love to start the day soaring. If you find the one who will hear your stresses, when troubles arise, will help clean up your messes, who will always try, no matter how mad, to make you laugh so you're no longer sad. If you find the one who can respond to your question, asked with your eyes as there's no need to mention, who helps build the bridges to reach your goals, the one you picture holding hands with when you're greying and old. If you find the one who, when you get bad news, will remain strong side by side as you review options to choose, who's there to weather the storm or give purpose to direction, who helps further build the bond through discussion and reflection. If you find the one who'll follow you off the beaten path, who'll explore hidden places, who'll sit with you on the grass, who values what is dear to you, loves too the ones who are near to you, someone with who you can act silly, with such great warmth that you're never chilly. If you find the one who can offer you this and more, who empowers you to be stronger, unafraid to lose sight of the shore, if you find the one, then know this: every day will be a new chapter, a reason for memory, a reason for laughter. And if you find yourself so lucky to find a partner and a best friend, you'll be part of a story you never want to end.
One cold, sunny day in Charford Bromsgrove, when a handsome young teenager named Ismail went to his friend's house to walk to school. When he got to his house, he found out his dozy friend was pretending to be ill. So Ismail, being the legend that he is, he waited outside until the coast was clear. He went inside to keep his friend company while he weaseled himself out of school. Sorry. A week passed. Ismail decided a week without education was unbearable. It's a true story. So he decided to convince that girl Josh to go to school, but he refused. So Ismail went to school and came up with a plan to teach that pickle for a brain lesson. Using his newfound paint skills, he printed out flyers which indicated that Josh had his bar mitzvah over the weekend. I bet that hurt. Mine did. After a savage beating, Josh was convinced to go to school. Upon his return, he quickly found out that every Ori lesson he went into, every Jewish question was directed at him. This lasted for 10 years, until one day he asked Ismail, "Why do people think I'm Jewish?" The expression, "penny has dropped," takes a whole new meaning, doesn't it, Josh? Your penny must have a parachute or something.
And when Josh met Emma, my brother did the usual thing of telling no one in our family. No one knew until 6 months into the relationship, until I met Emma. But already at this point, you could see a big difference in my brother and the changes that he brought. Emma, as soon as I met you, I knew you were going to be special for Josh. You instantly connected with our family and our random quirks. You brought an incredible kindness to our family and friends, and in doing so, brought out new sides in my brother. I've always described you as his calm, his reasoning, and his compassionate side, even if he still decides to have a mini meltdown over 10 seconds over something so small. I've had the joy of watching both of you grow together, creating new adventures and memories that continue to show me and everyone here today how perfect you are together. I see how you can continue to push each other and always stick by each other through the lows. How you've made a home, created a family, and even spent ridiculous amounts of money on a cat called Pudding. I love you both and wish you a lifetime of happiness and memories.